1.9 million youth are unemployed. What would have employed people more than a successful 1D1F?
If the 1D1F employed one person,
yes,
that is the success of the program.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
One person.
Even if it employed one unemployed person and changed their status to employed.
Okay.
I think it's a success.
Go and buy water for me from this junction. Right? There's money on the table. There's 1,000 Ghana cedis on the table. Take money and go and buy water for me here. I come and 1,000 Ghana cedis is gone. And I have one pack of water there.
Who stole the money?
No, you took the money. I asked you, you said you used 1,000 Ghana cedis to go and buy the one pack for me. And when I asked you, are you correct? You say, at least I bought the one pack.
National Conference Center in a mad rush for 3,000 vacancies under the auspices of the Youth Employment Agency.
Still on the Afrobarometer report. So they indicate that 87% of the citizens of this country think that the country is heading towards the wrong direction.
What happened to the other 13%?
They still have hope that the country is heading towards the right direction.
No, the 13%, they are maybe the amount, because you see, the direct dependence on any government is about 1 million, 2 million. The politically exposed class with their relatives. So that could be the 13 million.
Now you're being prejudicial.
This Ghana that we are in, if you are saying we are heading there,
someone has put in work to bring you this percentage. But for you to determine that the rest are the people dependent on in the political class.
Oh yes, like when Moses was taking the Israelites out of it, the few who said that we could have stayed in Egypt. At least
it could also be that the 13% are indifferent.
Why are you indifferent in hardship? There's something wrong with you. I come to say family home. Hey,
but it's serious.
Okay, 87 by the way.
87.
Yeah. But did you think we are heading anywhere? You are the one who have been defending this government on this show. You, Jamaica 13%, you know. Where do you think we are heading? You tell me. Where are we now? What junction have we gotten to? Are we at Linda Door yet?
Maybe you don't make Pillar 2.
When you are going, you are at Pillar 2. And you are going where?
At this way, you are going to Akosombo.
You are at Pillar 2.
No, but no on a more serious note, I actually agree with this statistics. The reason is that our leaders are so detached from reality. And they are doing things as though they don't see what the rest of us are seeing.
But how would they see what the rest of me? I work for someone who gives me fuel. Truth be told, when I see the figures about fuel going on, just recently that in our business we've gotten a business card that we have to be buying fuel for. Otherwise, if I see fuel price going up, I'm like, okay. Exactly. Because I don't buy fuel.
True.
What do I care?
True.
You see? So if you elect people who are supposed to fix problems on your behalf, take proper decision on your behalf, you put them in an enclave where they don't experience doom so, then they'll tell you to look for your own timetable. Or they'll tell you there's no doom so. They haven't lied.
You see?
When they live, there's no doom so. Let me finish.
Fabrizio Romano, here we go.
Let me finish.
No, put it in context.
What's the context?
The context is somebody will not just out of his free will tell you bring your timetable.
Don't make the argument about
We'll just
okay.
I'm saying that we have to contextualize what happened. So don't say someone says bring your free your timetable.
Yeah, because he doesn't experience power outages.
No, let's put it in context, but let's not digress. Let's
okay, fine, whatever. Right? The fact is that he doesn't experience power outages. Food prices going up. The person who is in charge of planting for food and jobs can boldly come and tell me that there's no scarcity in Ghana because the state stocks his fridge for him. It's human nature. This is opposed to other correct thinking countries whose leaders live within them, experience the traffic with them, experience food prices with them because they buy their own food and all of that. So when you isolate your leaders, people who are the problem, who cause the problem from the problem, you, Nankasa, the country, you need to be examined.
I think it is a battle of morality or ethics and law, right? If the law or the constitution as we have it now says these people deserve these things, why should we deprive them of it just because you think you are in hardship?
I don't even know where to start from. I don't know where to start from. I can only point you to the rationale of it. Why do they deserve it? Why?
By virtue of they being
it comes to the same. No, that's the answer. So it comes to the theory and the belief that leads to a decision like this botched new traffic transport whatever bill that says that, oh Jesus Christ, just because I came to you to vote for me to represent you in parliament, me waking up from my house in the morning and going to parliament at 8 o'clock is critical and essential service that I should be giving enablements that further endangers people on the streets in the process of going to that work, right? In the form of sirens and whatever, just because I deserve it. Because he deserves it. And the doctor that, because of rent, he can't afford rent, is living at OEB and then working a morning shift at 37, he has to go to theater. He doesn't deserve a siren because he's going to save the person's life. It's not critical service.
Because he's we didn't elect him.
So the difference is that this person has said that, let me save you.
Yes.
And
I'm a very selfless person. He knows the benefits that comes with the service.
They do not deserve one single, you see, the part of the constitution that even says they deserve itself must be like it's an effrontery. You get what I'm saying? So they are insulated from the problems and they don't feel it. That is the only way they will not know that this country is headed towards whatever. But to get onto the point, what are the parameters? Maybe you help me. What's your personal parameters of judging where this country is going? So and let's see how we have performed.
So I also believe, and I'm part of the 87%.
We doubt it, but let's accept it. Let's go.
And I'm saying this because of the recent GSS, Ghana Statistical Service report, saying that we have 1.9 million people, youth, who are not employed and they don't have any training whatsoever. And I think this is very, very, very alarming. To use that alone as a basis, I would say I am part of the 87%. And what makes it even more alarming is that 1.2 million of this 1.9 million are females.
Yeah.
Is that what we will say
that
is giving rise to this hookup and sex for money and all of that? For me, I believe that these people do not have jobs because the government hasn't created the enabling environment for people to thrive.
You are one of the people who defend this government.
That is relative.
Just accept it and let's move on. What is the role of 1D1F? What would have been what is the yield?
Do you want us to go
of 1D1F?
Do you want us to go? Let's not digress.
Why? We are not digressing.
No, because you see,
1.9 million youth are unemployed. What would have employed people more than a successful 1D1F? So where's the success of the 1D1F? What happened to the 1D1F?
If we go on that tangent,
no, I've gone.
The 1D1F employed one person,
yes,
that is the success of the program.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
One person.
Even if it employed one unemployed person and changed their status to employed.
Okay.
I think it's a success.
Go and buy water for me from this junction. Right? there's money on the table. There's 1,000 Ghana cedis on the table. Take money and go and buy water for me here. I come and 1,000 Ghana cedis is gone. And I have 1 pack of water there.
Who stole the money?
No, you took the money. I asked you, you said you used 1,000 Ghana cedis to go and buy the 1 pack for me. And when I asked you, are you correct? You say, at least I bought the 1 pack. Let's not concentrate on. Let's not concentrate on the 1,000 Ghana cedis.
No.
Do you have water to drink?
You asked me a question. You asked me a question, and I'm telling you that if we are to measure the success of it, then for me, I believe that even if one person, just like salvation, even if one person,
I understand you perfectly.
Repents, you see how heaven rejoice.
I asked you the question.
Yes.
Employing one person at what cost? Because the flagship program of the MPP, 1D1, and I need to look into the figures. People were giving tax exemption, like huge taxes. Even the recent one that is stuck in Parliament, that they have really reduced the benefits of 1 district, 1 factory, a crown, is hundreds of millions of dollars. The minority says they won't sign it. Out of that, the ones that the government themselves has sunk money into, and you're telling me that after sinking all those monies in tax exemptions, in investment, direct investments, and all of that, if we employed only one person, it's a success. You see why we want the military rule?
No.
Okay.
No. Let's not go there.
So, no problem.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, let me make my point.
Sure.
You see, my parameters are based on all the development indicators, where they were before this government took over, right? Or over the period we are assessing that Ghanaians think that we are not in the right direction. So, one, the economy is very important. I cannot overemphasize how bad our economy is doing. This government chooses to blame it on a war that the 2 countries they are doing better than us. So, like, I don't know if you are the referees in the war or like what
Shots
our
fired.
role really is in the war. That our economy gets the biggest stray bullet. But no problem. Ukraine, whatever. COVID that you've gotten huge donations for. COVID that has passed. I didn't even get COVID though. I covered my nose. Hey, I couldn't even breathe. But I covered my nose.
That's why you didn't benefit.
My business only shut down for 1 week. Even that 1/7 we were doing virtual, so business was going on.
Yeah. And that is also because of the digitalization.
And then me, I didn't ask for water. They said they are giving me free water. At the time where I was living, there was no Ghana water there. So I didn't get I did not get.
So because
wait. Okay. I did not get the water. The electricity. They said me because I can afford AC, I'm not part. It is a lifeline
consumers.
But fine. 3 years on, I've been paying COVID levy. If I buy blade, COVID levy. If I buy Inkuto, COVID levy. If I buy Wache, COVID levy. This COVID that you are saying is the reason why your economy has failed. What Jimmy was still. That is the reason why. Wait. So the economy we have accepted because of these 3. No problem. It's because the economy is suffering. These are the reasons why the economy is suffering. So we put it aside. Then we are talking about employment or unemployment. We say unemployment. Ghana crowd, we don't even measure unemployment properly. Whatever the figures were, it's gone up, right?
Yeah.
And then you came to me in 2016 and 2020 that you are doing. I don't even go to planting food for food and job because its atrocities are there
but
waiting to be available. Hey,
there's food in there, especially planting.
Don't let our audiences guess you where you are. Wait, so you say vote for me and I'll do a 1D1F. 1D1F means every district to get a factory. District, I don't know how many people are in a district, right?
But you know that program was misunderstood from the very beginning.
No problem, but its goal was to put one industry or incentivize one industry in every district so they can employ more. Unless you are telling me that it is goats who work.
Over 50% has been achieved.
Whether it is goats or cows or dwarfs who work in those factories, it is human beings. So welcome policy, right? Every district gets one. And then 3-4 years later, we are here. And the youth don't have any work to do. Then you ask yourself, where are the factories? Where is the employment? Because we don't have a system that measures government promises, not even only the promises, government initiatives that they take money to do. These are some of the ways we can measure them. Because if you leave it to government alone, they'll come and tell you all kinds of stories. So, planting food for food and jobs. In the past 3 years, food prices have been crazy. This same guy who led this planting food for food and jobs told us that it's the greed of market women. The greed that Rollins was carrying that he said the same.
No.
He says it is the greed of market women
but
that food prices are going up. So do you know what he did? He said he will go and bring the food himself from the village and come and put it at the food at the agric ministry coming back. He did it for only 2 days. He couldn't continue. I don't know if he didn't get the food or
no, that one we didn't send him. He was doing the thing on his own. The issue is that
prices have been good. So where's the planting for the food? As for the job part here, we understand that it's not there.
It's employing millions of people.
Yeah. This guy is still talking.
No, it's employing millions of people. The truth
you are still talking.
Let's avert our minds to something. A typical Ghanaian youth, when you ask him if you are employed or not, most of them will tell you they are not employed. Do you know why? Majority of them are underemployed.
Yes, but you think the Statistical Service doesn't know that?
And to them...
No, I'm asking you. You think... Please, you see what they do? The Statistical Service knows what underemployment... They have clearly defined what it is. They ask you simple questions. Because they know when they ask you, you will not answer the question. So they will ask you, anope also a juma ben na here. And then Monday won't go juma. Say me juma bia. And yes, I say a juma na what me say me and me bill, which is underemployment too. Or say on yet a juma no so they subtract the underemployment, the people doing the work they don't want, or the people who have had the chance to be employed but did not take it. Unemployment is unavailability.
But do you believe that?
I believe the number grows more.
And you have companies, employers also saying that the people or the youth they try to employ do not meet the requirements or market.
No. So that's a different conversation.
Job market requirements.
That's a different conversation.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That I think it's a plethora of factors, right? So let's not look at the government.
All those factors.
Let's look at the citizenry
all those factors
as well.
Have been held constant over the years. We are saying that in spite of all these factors, how many more people are looking for jobs and are not finding them? That's the 1.9.
Let's ask ourselves how many of them fit the job roles we have. Because you see, maybe for you've not encountered it, but you have 1,001 stories on social media where people say they don't have jobs. You employ them. It's either you are not getting your money's worth, you are not getting the value, or they come in and our own moral and dubious behaviors.
So out of the 1.9 million ones, which ones have been fired from their jobs?
Maybe that's what GSS need to do for us the next time. Because leaving it, see, I'm saying this because GSS
has defined what they are talking about. And there are statistics from people who have lost jobs and all of that. These particular statistics are people actively looking for jobs that they have not found. Opening up an economy is creating job opportunities for white collar people, right? People who are qualified for certain level of jobs, make the opportunities available for them. When someone goes to do aeronautic engineering in Ghana, to ask you, are you correct? because you see that it means that sector of the Ghanaian economy hasn't been opened, but it's our duty to open that sector of the economy. So it starts from that angle all the way down to a company hiring more cleaners because they are so productive. They have enough income to employ 2 or 3 cleaners rather than 1. When you tax companies unduly, when inflation is high, when tangible things like exchange rate is high, you shrink the disposable income of these companies so much, the revenue base of these companies so much that they cannot hire 2 cleaners even when they need it, or 3. Then you will be having 1.9 million people unemployed. That is how the puzzle comes together. It is not complicated at all.
For me, it is. And that's it for our show, Sauce and Pepper. Subscribe, like, and comment.